What is really interesting is what's being said in Ottawa is completely different than what was said at his bail hearing presented by government lawyers. As I said, the case was one that turned really on a legality, whether or not this judge had jurisdiction to give him bail for a case that's being fought in the U.S. What wasn't presented in court was any evidence by the government saying he was a threat to public security. So on one hand, you get politicians saying that, but government lawyers didn't say that. And in fact, they didn't even contest the defense's evidence that showed he'd had this 12-year record in prison, both in Guantanamo and in Canada, that was spotless, that he'd been described as a model prisoner. So I think it just shows how political this case really is. But no surprise at all that they are going to appeal. They've appealed every case that they've lost throughout the years. And really, it's amazing how many legal challenges there have been. There's another decision that's going to be fought before the Supreme Court later this month involving Khadr. That's the third time that case has gone to the Supreme Court. So we don't know the grounds of their appeal yet, but I imagine it'll be on one of the legal technicalities of the decision. In a lot of ways, it's not really about just Omar Khadr. I think he's become this symbol, a political symbol that really demonstrates so much of what's happened after 9/11 and how the laws of war have changed and how Canada's position has changed in the world, our relations with the U.S. There's so many elements to it. So he's really become in society this caricature, really, that people put up to support their political ideas, no matter what side of the issue they're on.